It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Ricky Tiedemann.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch. Joel Villa, the next to hit.
Joel Villa.
2 out, space is empty. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head down to the home half of inning number.
Now batter, left fielder
Ace with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That smash towards center. And that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
The left fielder, David Ace.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 2-1.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norton. He's 2 for 2. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save! Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Foul ball there. Hard hit, right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 1 down. David Ace up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And fouled off.
Both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. And it's gone. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And Singy, that was as majestic of a home run as we've seen in a while. Definitely worth a deeper dive with StatCast.
Well, when it launches off the bat at 119 miles per hour, you really don't have much time to take it in. And no matter what the launch angle is, man, that's getting out of here in a hurry. Incredible swing and definitely one of the hardest hit home runs we've ever seen.
And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Fernandez. Well, hit the other way. That one going back and foul. So they're all loaded up.
The left fielder, David. Hey.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in, and the inning is over. So the Tigers leave them loaded, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So a runner at third, 2 men out. And now for the Phillies, Dalton rushing. 1 strike away from securing game 1. Line drive, base hit. Aim to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they tie it late here in game 1. So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Barrett Douglas. And that one is lifted in the air. Ace makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Go-ahead run on base, and digging in for Philadelphia, Max Clark. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Villa moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fernandez getting ready to hit. In the air, left side. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. Sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Connor Norton. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. A run, a hit, and a man. 2 outs, runner at first. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. High in the air, out to right. Villa moving under it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. David Ace digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that one hammered back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-5. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
Stepping in, Dominic Canzone.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around the score.
And a base hit right there. Lead runner hangs on at second as a potential tying run moves into scoring position.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Ace made a big contribution despite the loss. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came off. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made...
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah, you keep me with a grip from ear to ear.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with the win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home on 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Bubba Chandler. What's the word on him?
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. So 2 down, and next to hit for Detroit, David Ace. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So the lineup flips over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Fernandez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ace under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 1 out, base is empty.
Tigers, the left fielder, David Ace.
And that one hammered. That's back there. It's out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ace gets there. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Man at first, one away. Line drive. Douglas pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. And that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away. So bases all loaded up. Fernandez digs in now. In the air, left field, Ace. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate, safe. And we are tied.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, David Ace. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Connor Norton up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner takes off. Save at second, and that was not close. With the tying run at the plate, you're in Game 2 of the World Series. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball, and the throw out at third.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. It just doesn't make any sense.
Ace makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Geraldo Perdomo. Popped in the air, left field. Ace pulls it down, and that is that. Nothing across here. 2 outs, nobody on. Keaton Wood up now for the Tigers. The Tigers down to their final strike. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher.
Well, you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
First and second, 2 outs. O'Malley will hit next. Pereira is just 1 strike away. Out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take a 2-game-to-none lead back home. Ace was a real bright spot despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference.
It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chumby. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And boom, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and starting in this one, Edwin Hunter.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
One out, bases full.
David. Hey.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Man at first, one away. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And next is the designated hitter, Justin Henry Malloy. He has struck out and he has walked. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they add on. It's 14-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here's the left fielder, David Ace. 3 for 3, 2 homers and a triple. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a double. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Connor Norton. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Chris Bubich getting ready to go. Man at second. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Clark moving under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Dalton Rushing stands in for the Phillies. One down, base is empty. And a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Fernandez stands in for the Phillies. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Way at home. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Now the left fielder, David Ace. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man, of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 16-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game, ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of, and he's living it in real time. It's only been done a couple of times in history, so this is really special, and we won't forget this.
Dalton Rushing now at the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. The throw to third, not in time, he's safe.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2 games to none in the series. You go down 3-0, players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done, a win in the next game. And all of a sudden, we've got a new series.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another last round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Connor Phillips. What do you have on him, Singy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. His 8th of the series. It's 4-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
The 4th game of the World Series. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Clark. In the air, left field, ace. Makes the grab, 1 down. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. 1 out, base is empty. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-5.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Max Clark. In the air, left field, ace. One down. David Ace getting ready to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Base knock center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position. All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do